Natural Resources will have their own warehouse entry down there, probably an at-grade drive-up entry, at least one, as well as their offices.
Are we going to keep this kind of main courtyard similar to what it is now?
At least for now, we don't really have plans or budget to redevelop it substantially, and it makes a nice entry into the building.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the central part of the building, of course, we're looking at maintenance and toward this part of the building, the middle part, the offices anyway.
Yeah, the offices really span the entry,
Okay.
And then by the time we're here, we're to the western edge of the offices, and this would be where the maintenance offices are.
Right.
By the time you get to the edge of the awning, we're really into the warehouse space, and it's warehouse the rest of the way down.
And then, of course, as you mentioned earlier, we have all the loading docks.
Exactly. So
Around a total of
12 loading bays.
12 loading bays.
Plus an at-grade bay. And there's also a drive-up bay on the end of the building that would be available for the tenants. And so the building itself sits on a little over 6 acres with building and parking lot and grounds. And then we now own the 7.5 acres that's back here. So the plan is roughly the eastern third of it, which is to our left, is maintenance yard, and the western 2/3, SDC's paid for that portion of the land, so that's available for recreational uses.
So down the road, the district could possibly look to put in a couple fields.
Absolutely, yeah. It's big enough, it's flat, and it's big enough. You actually could put two full-size multi-use athletic fields in side by side in that space.
And right over there, we're looking at, that's Wonderland Park.
Exactly, Wonderland Park right there. One of the other nice aspects of this site is at the very southeast corner of the property, we have an access easement between those two buildings out onto 110th. 2 blocks down 110th is the Pacific Pride fueling station. A few more blocks down past there is Denny Road. So we've got good access to the north and the south coming off here.
So this is the main part of the bay, or can you just describe what this area is?
Starting in the corner, which would be the southeast corner of the building, we'll have our fabrication shop and parts storage for the vehicle service area. Coming past the door, then that starts our vehicle service area. Be several bays. It runs along the south wall of the building here for quite a ways. Past that, probably over where those doorways are in the vertical pipe, that becomes some maintenance office area for the park maintenance, athletic facilities maintenance staff, and the supervisors. Inside of that, between that and the office area, which is to our right, open warehouse space, and then there'll be a lot of open warehouse space past the offices and the vehicle bays, continuing almost all the way down to where we can see the far doors down there. We'll have a few other paint shop, carpentry shop, signage shop. Those will be along the south wall as well, down near the far end of the area. All told, between offices and shops and open warehouse space, we'll have about 65,000 square feet of this that we're using.
And that's what we're coming down towards now, is the part of the building that will be leased out to.
Exactly, yeah. Where we are right here, we're still offices to our right, and just about near the end of the vehicle bay. So we'll have some maintenance offices to our left. Again, open warehouse storage area between them.
Right.
As we come past the corner of the offices here, this is all open storage. Coming past the corner here, we can see the building has at least 6 delivery truck bays plus an at-grade bay that we'll use as part of our storage. Over there, where the alcove and the doorway is, that's near the end of the space we'll be using, at least in the short term. Inside of that will be our parts and shop areas, and they'll run all the way along the wall that'll cross the building to separate our space from the tenant space.
But we'll build a partition or a wall between
our space and the
that area.
space.
Okay.
So the tenant space, right, the building's 90,000 square feet. We got 25,000 square feet that'll be available for lease out, and that helps us fund the acquisition of the site.
So this will be office space in here?
Yeah, this will be all planning offices and office space.
This area will all be natural resources.
Yes.
Of course.
Risk management.
Risk management
Risk-
and natural
risk
resources.
resources.
Primarily what we're looking at here is maintenance
Yeah, this will
offices.
be the maintenance offices, especially for the people that are in the Schlottman house right now. We'll be building out more offices in here and then also having some open area that's available for cubicles.
But as people can see, it's a nice area, especially when it'll be remodeled.
Lots of natural light, lots of windows. in this
Lots
site
of,
as well.
yeah, lots of natural light, windows.
We'll have 2 lunchrooms in the facility as well as locker rooms, multiple conference rooms. Every department will have at least one conference room that's their own, plus some shared larger conference room areas.